Next hour with me. I have picked my top favorite pieces of the week for my show today, so if you do enjoy my style and my taste, hopefully you do, then today I've picked my favorite bags, jewelry and accessories for this show. So good morning, good afternoon and good evening wherever you are tuning in from. Make sure to say hi in the comment section below. I believe Rachel will be moderating, she'll be here any second. But how this is going to work is I will showcase an item one by one. Throughout the show there will be icons appearing in that top left hand corner of your screen, and these are interactive icons that you can click on, which will take you straight through to the website where you can see further images and details of all of the products. This is also where you shop the products. I'm here to answer any of your questions that you need, and you guys can let me know and chat to me through the chat icon around here on your screen. In terms of payment methods, we accept all major forms of credit and debit cards. We accept PayPal, Amex and Apple Pay. If you did actually want to split your payments with us at Luxury Promise, you can. There's an option on checkout which is called Split It. And hi guys, and Split It is essentially setting up a direct debit with us over the course of 12 months. You do not have to wait to pay the item off to receive it. It will set up basically automatic monthly direct debits taken from the same account until the item has been paid off. Now, you do not have to wait to pay the item off to receive it. You will receive it within a couple of days. All items from this show will be shipped out tomorrow to arrive with you, hopefully by the weekend. And we cover your customs and duties for the duration of today's show. We ship worldwide, so wherever you're located in the world today, you can shop with me this morning. I would love it if you guys could chat with me today. Obviously, I'm here to answer your questions. I have a range of jewelry, accessories, and handbags. So if there is something in particular that you're looking for, you are welcome to let me know in the comments, and I can kind of navigate my way through the show with your personal requests as well. It's already really hot in here, so I'm going to take my blazer off. I hope that's okay, guys. Rachel, are you ready? Let's get started. So I do want to start with some accessories. It has been such beautiful weather over the last couple of days in London. I'm super excited for some sunshine, which will lead me to my true staple accessory for spring, summer, sometimes even in winter. I tend to wear sunglasses as well. I'm going to start with ASL 7500. I have several pairs of sunglasses which I'm going to start the show with this morning. First up, a pair that I do personally own myself, one of my most worn pairs of sunglasses. They're classic. They have a slight bit of sparkle on them, but they do work really nice for most occasions. They are a vintage pair of Chanel sunglasses. They have brown lenses, gold frames and diamantes to each CC logo on each side. They're in a really great condition. They're kind of a half frames. They have the framing around the top part of the lens, and then around the base they are frameless, which I really like. They're a slightly smaller frame, so they do sit kind of like just across the eyes. My personal favorite style of sunglasses, slightly smaller. I think they're really flattering on any shape of frame. I have a slightly smaller head, so I do tend to go for the smaller sunglasses anyway. This is what they look like on. Like I said, one of my own personal favorites that I do own. I really love these. I think they're classic. Again, you've got that small sparkle, that hint of sparkle, which I think everybody needs in their life. There's no diamantes missing. There's minimal scratching to the lenses. And sorry guys, on Instagram you do have to head over to luxurypromise.com to watch the show. As you can see, if you read that caption, it says head over to luxurypromise.com to watch and shop the show. Yeah, head over to the website. So let's get the price up of these. They're in a really great condition. These are a really popular pair of sunglasses. Again, you've got that small bit of sparkle. They're in a really excellent condition, and these are £350, which is $434 US. And customs and duties, guys, they are covered for the duration of the show. So I'm going to move through the sunglasses first so you guys can see everything that we have. If you do want to shop those, just click on that icon, which has just been pinned. I'm going to move on to another pair that I don't own, but I would love to own. A slightly more rounded style by Chanel again. These are silver hardware for our silver hardware girlies. I'm loving silver hardware right now. Very much on trend and just feels very like current and quite chic. I'm really into my silvers right now. So these are actually a blue and grey lens, so they are a gradient. And the clever thing about especially vintage Chanel sunglasses, the lenses are designed to give you a natural highlight, so they tend to have darker colours towards the top of the lenses, and then towards the bottom they're slightly lighter, and they do actually reflect the light onto your cheekbones, giving you that natural highlighted look, which is really clever actually. Small CC logos. This time they don't have the diamantes, so for our preferred less sparkly girls, this could be a great option for you. I think these on guys look really cool as well. A lot of my guy friends wear sunglasses even out in the evening. I think it's a really cool look, especially when you have a slightly lighter lens. They do make a great accessory as well, for all times and seasons. So this is what they look like on. Slightly more rounded, gives you that kind of more cat eye shape, kind of elongates the face and lifts up, as Sabrina would say, that natural Chanel facelift, which is so true. I love these as well, Rachel. I think these are gorgeous, and they do really suit everybody. Again, like I said, slightly lighter lenses. They do work more into the evening and for those types of occasions as well. They do come with, all of the sunglasses come with clear plastic boxes. They don't come with their cases, but obviously you can either use this or just use an old case, or maybe even a dust bag that you may have at home. So we'll get the price up of these. This is the second pair today. I think I have 2 more pairs to go through, but these are going to be £295, which is $366 US, and we are covering customs and duties on all orders on today's show. The second pair of sunglasses have just been pinned. I love these, I really do. Definitely a pair I would personally add to my own collection as well. Hi Penny, good morning. They are super cute, I love them. Okay, the next pair is actually a pair of Christian Dior. These ones, they do come with their cases. And these are more of like an aviator style. I honestly remember when these came out and I was so obsessed with them. So they are Christian Dior, they are slightly more current season, and these ones, they do actually come with their case as well. These have these gorgeous white arms, silver frames, and these have a mirrored like finish to the lenses. They act really nicely actually as a mirror. As you can see my camera set up here into the lenses. These are rounded to the top. Honestly, remember when these came out and I thought these were so cool. Rounded at the top, really excellent condition. They do come with everything. And again, very much on trend. We're seeing the silvers and the cream tones, very much what everybody's after right now. I think these are really cool. Hi Lily, I hope you're well. Really cool style. Again, a style that's going to suit everybody. They are kind of like an aviator style with this really cool framing to them as well. The case is in an excellent condition. It's not working. I know, these are such a vibe, aren't they, Harriet? Very fun, very cool. And like I said, they do have that mirrored look as well. So if you do tend to prefer a slightly darker lens where you can see less through them, then this is another great option. So this is the third and final pair of sunglasses today. I believe the links, they are all working now. So if you are looking at some of the sunglasses, try those links and let me know in the comment section. But this is the third and final pair today. Christian Dior aviator style with this gorgeous silver frame. The price will be up momentarily. Good, I'm glad it's working. Price will be up momentarily. There's minimal scratching. They're in an excellent condition, and yeah, they're just gorgeous. The price is insane as well. £195. I don't know if you guys have actually gone into the boutiques and checked out current season sunglass prices, but even myself, I paid around £400, £450 for a Gucci pair of sunglasses last summer. Chanel kind of exceed the £500-600 mark now. I think at Luxury Promise you really can get the best styles at the best prices. These are around half price of retail, £195. They are iconic Dior, I agree. They are an iconic shape now, and that's $241 US. Guys, get spring summer ready with us today. Trust me, with customs and duties covered and the prices on the sunglasses, you really are making massive savings. If you are in the market for sunglasses, get from Luxury Promise rather than spending, double in store. So the third pair have just been pinned. And I'm gonna move on to a handbag, I think, next. I do have lots of jewellery as well, which I'm excited about. So I'll move on to that shortly. Let's begin with one of my favourite styles currently. I'm really loving YSL bags at the moment. I think they're making a massive comeback. They're having a huge moment. And I want to show you guys this college bag by Yves Saint Laurent. This is a current season bag sold in stores right now, and we have it for less than retail. Prices are being increased all the time. We're seeing, you know, Chanel, Hermes, Dior, Cartier, I believe, is having a price increase maybe this week or next week. And it's the same with YSL. Brands are putting their prices up, and we are obviously keeping them as low as we possibly can. But today is a great opportunity to get your hands on a YSL, which is in a like new condition for way less than retail. So this is black. It has a naturally kind of distressed look to the leather. Chevron style stitching. I love chevron style stitch. I think it's just slightly more unique. And this is actually paired with silver hardware. This comes with a double chain. You can style it in different ways. This is honestly not only practical, but such a comfortable bag to carry, because even though it's a slightly bigger style, it is more slouchy and relaxed. Like, it holds its shape really nicely, but the leather itself and the general style of the bag is soft and padded. So it is a comfortable bag to carry. For me, it's kind of the equivalent of a Chanel Jumbo Classic in terms of sizing and fit. It's a perfect over-the-shoulder bag. Again, black and gold combination at the moment is very much what everybody's after, including myself. I never thought I would say that. I've always been a gold girl, but currently I'm a silver girl. Nice crossbody. I am 5'11", so I am on the taller side, and it does sit, like, for me, the perfect height. Sits on my hip. I think if you're slightly shorter or petite, it's going to sit slightly lower, and if you are taller, then it is going to sit slightly higher. But lots of room in this. It's a kind of a really nice, comfortable size for everybody. And as I mentioned, this is way under retail. I'm going to get stuck in this now. Give me a second. There we go. Way under retail. There's minimal signs of wear. Inside is sectioned into lots of different compartments, and we even have its original dust bag. Inside is lots of sections and compartments, no corner wear, signs of wear. This is like new condition, less than retail, and Rachel's going to tell us the price, and then you guys head over to Google, find this on the YSL website, and let me know how much you're saving today with Luxury Promise. This is £2,100, which is 2,600 US dollars. Customs and duties are only covered for the duration of the show. We do ship worldwide. The bag has just been pinned, and we do also have this in navy available on the website as well. So if any of you would like the navy, I don't have it with me now, but we could potentially get that pinned if you are looking for another color option. But for me, black and silver, total classic. It's going to last you a lifetime, and I think the price is really great, so check it out. It's been pinned. Again, I'm here for you guys today. If you do have questions or particular requests, let me know in that comment box. If not, I'm just going to keep picking out my favorites, and I'm going to move on to a Chanel piece next. This is a tricolor bag, which I really, really love. It is not quite a classic flap. It has a slightly different shape. It's more of a chunkier style. For me, with this bag, it's all about the color combination. I love a tricolor. I think it's more fun. You can pair it with more, and especially in spring, summer, like, why not experiment? Mix up your wardrobe. The gray Chanel. Do you mean this one, Zara? Or do you mean this? I mean, this is cream. I'm not sure if you mean that one, but let me know which one you mean, and I can move on to that next. So this comes with 3 colors. You've got navy, brown, and then like a kind of like a duck egg blue green. It's gorgeous. This is a ruthenium hardware combination. So ruthenium hardware is like a gunmetal gray. It has like a naturally distressed look. I really am such a big fan. Oh really, Rach? I think I saw it in the vault this morning. Maybe it's on draft. That's okay. I am a ruthenium hardware fan. I think it's fun, it's current, it's trendy, and just looks really, really cool. This is a slightly higher cross. So this is kind of the same cross as what we see on these small and medium classic flaps. It does sit into the waistline. It's more snug against the body. But this also, you know, works really nicely just thrown on over the shoulder as well. I'll show you the condition. Condition to me looks really good. We've got some slight like colour lifting to the corners, but I do actually think because the leather has that kind of distressed vintage kind of look, I don't mind wear to corners sometimes. We're seeing a trend right now. People are actually really invested in slightly more worn bags, and in my opinion, I find them more wearable. Something like this, the corners, you know, you're not even drawn to the corners, to be honest, because of the colour combination, the leather, the hardware, the details of the bag. It just doesn't personally bother me. And obviously it has been factored into the price of the item. Guys, you're not ready for the price of this bag. Let me tell you, it's less than a wallet on chain. It's less than a used wallet on chain at Luxury Promise. So it's insane. But inside is in a cream canvas, slight wear to the base, additional pocket, and it comes with its strap. Its card. It's a 16 series, so, you know, about 14, 15 years old. And another feature that I love is actually on the corner, on each side, you have these kind of T-bar closures. So if you wanted to, you can in fact remove the strap and actually have this as a cool clutch. I love that personally. I'm really into a day and night style. This is great for daytime, but in the evening, imagine this as a clutch bag, just under the arm, some jeans and a white shirt, really cool vibe. I love it, and I'm hoping you guys are loving it too. I really, really do love this. Slightly more unique style of Chanel. It's not a classic, but the colours are classic and neutral. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of this. Let's get the price up. Price is insane. And remember guys, Split It is available on all orders today. So, price is insane. This is £2,200, an absolute no-brainer in my opinion. Again, the sizing is, in terms of the width, kind of the equivalent to a Jumbo Classic. Okay, that's so funny actually. Let me tell you the measurements. You should be able to find measurements of the bags under the listings, but obviously I do have a tape measure here, so I can let you know at the same time. This measures 13 inches wide and 8 inches tall, and the price is £2,200. I would happily pay £3,200 for this. I think it's a lot of bag and a really nice classic style for this price. £2,200 is $2,730 US, and customs and duties are covered for the duration of the show. It's been pinned. Lily, I believe we have crystal shows happening from the US. I know I have my usual carry show Friday morning, or Friday afternoon for me, Friday morning for you guys in the US. But yeah, crystal shows are happening as usual. That's really strange, Kay. Thank you for picking that up. No, it's definitely measures 13 inches wide. It's kind of like a Jumbo Classic. You will notice I do tend to pick bigger bags. That's just, again, personally my style. I do prefer bigger bags. So a lot of my pieces will be the Jumbo and Maxi sizes. But I'm going to keep moving on. So, as mentioned, I've got accessories, I've got jewellery, I've got bags today. I have some Hermes pieces, so I did want to ask. I've got really itchy nose today, guys. I think it's hay fever season. It's happening. The worst time of the year. So I do have several orange boxes with me today. Could you show the red Chanel cardigan? Lily, if you wouldn't mind dropping me an email. At the moment, I wouldn't be able to arrange that, but just drop me an email and I can show it on my Friday show for you. So I have a Kelly 32. I want to ask if you guys are in the market for Hermes this morning. I know it's early, so those big purchases do need some thinking. But if you want me to show them, let me know. I have an Hermes Kelly 32 bag in black and palladium. I have a mini Kelly in Jaune de Naples, my all-time favourite. And I also have a gorgeous Her bag, and I have an Evelyn as well, so do let me know. I haven't got any maxis today, Natalie. I do have a Jumbo, which I'll move on to next. And Penny, it's amazing. Thank you. I'm absolutely loving being in my own home. It feels like a dream. It's not settled in yet, but yeah, it's amazing. I'm going to move on to, this is a great one. Who just picked that? Pat's, great choice. I'll show this one next, and then I'll show the lambskin. Now this bag, Does not come up often at all. This is a really, really special piece. Not only is this vintage, it is 90s, but it's in caviar. You've got that incredible big CC logo, and you've got this incredible chevron stitch. So in terms of an investment piece and rarity of a Chanel bag, this is very much up there. I love this. Firstly, obviously, caviar leather is a really durable leather. It's great for everyday wear. It doesn't mark as easily as a leather such as lambskin might do. And in this gorgeous chevron stitch, it just gives it a more unique style. This CC logo, designed by Karl Lagerfeld, was seen heavily throughout the 90s. We don't tend to see the big CC logos anymore, and obviously Chanel stopped gilding their hardware in real 24 karat gold from 2008. So general quality of 90s Chanel is much better than New Season, I have to say, personal opinion. This has a great back pocket for, you know, your phone, your wallet. This is going to fit everything inside. Great for easy access. Corners on this are really excellent. We've got minimal signs of wear to the corners. As you can see, the leather is still puffy, it's still shiny. We have some slight wrinkling towards the top of the pocket, but you know, personally that wouldn't bother me. It's on the back of the bag anyway. Then when we move on to the CC logo turn lock, I would say there's some slight hairline scratches to the surface. We have minimal tarnishing, so the yellow is still nice and bright and gold. I would say actually just around where the bag strap or chain feeds in and out of the bag, that the gold has slightly tarnished, but that is simply because of the functionality of the bag. Practical and striking, I love that, Rachel, it's so true. And that brings me on to show you what this looks like as a crossbody. Now, as mentioned, I am 5'11", so I'm on the taller side. It does fit me, I think, perfectly. It sits on my hip. Lots of room, again, for lots of different sizing. It's comfortable as well. This is great. Honestly, I absolutely love this. The inside reveals a card. The card says it's a 3 series, which is the 1994 to 1996 Chanel Classic. My favorite series for Chanel pieces generally is a 3 series. All my favorite styles do have a 3 series code. And I'm always drawn to 3 series, that mid-90s era for Chanel bags. Inside is black lambskin, nice and clean. Again, so just some light wrinkling around the flap, but this is just, you know, where the bag is kind of more functional, to be honest. It's kind of a design. This will always happen with your bags, basically. So you can see nice shiny leather. I would give this an 8 out of 10 in terms of condition. The measurements for Pats are 12 inches by 9 inches. So 12 inches by 9 inches. Let's get the price up. To mention again, it comes with a card. It's a 3 series. I'd give this a very good condition rating with light signs of wear. Great drop on this. It's a nice over the shoulder as well. I actually really like just an over the shoulder the bag. It's easy, it's functional. This is £6,800, which is 8,438 US dollars. And we are covering your customs and duties just for the duration of the show. The bag has been pinned. Of course, Pats. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comment box. In all fairness, I think that's a great price for a bag that's no longer in production. You cannot buy this in the store. You can only find this in the resale market. For mid-90s caviar, chevron, yellow gold, it just is a really, really amazing piece. Obviously, the style is amazing, but for an investment piece as well, it's a great purchase to go for. Another gorgeous classic from Chanel 90s as well. A bag that I personally have in my collection. This is known as the Chanel Mademoiselle Jumbo Classic Flap. Now, this is in lambskin. So lambskin, from personal experience, I find a really great leather to work with and wear. I am not afraid to wear my lambskin in the daytime or, you know, throughout the week multiple times. It isn't a leather that I'm, you know, afraid to wear. Lambskin is soft. It's like smooth and it's shiny. It is slightly softer than caviar, so you do have to be slightly more careful, but I am quite heavy-handed and heavy-footed, and I can be very clumsy, and I don't have any problems when I wear my Chanel lambskin. Obviously, don't wear leathers in rain generally. and just be slightly more aware of lambskin. But it's a beautiful leather to wear. The look of the leather is stunning, and yeah, it's not as fragile and delicate as some of you might think. So this is the Mademoiselle. This gets the Mademoiselle name from the stitching. So the vertical stitching is known as the Mademoiselle stitching. You again see this gorgeous big CC logo to the front, which is in, again, 24 karat gold gilded hardware. The back pocket on this is, again, a great size. You'll see some light scratching to the pocket. Quite common again. I will show you how to correctly store your lambskin bags, or any of your bags, in fact. But just do not leave the chain hanging out, and don't store the bag laying on or on top of the chain, because that can create dents and small scratches, which obviously we want to refrain from getting on our bags. So turn lock opening. It really is such a pretty bag, I agree. Corners are really nice on this. I would say there's slight matte, so the leather can sometimes go slightly matte. It isn't necessarily like damage to the leather or wear. There's no scratching or indentations or actual damage. The leather just loses its shine slightly, and this is what we see on this bag here. It's very common. Again, considering this is a 90s bag, I think this is in a really amazing condition. And when we are looking at vintage, you guys know already, obviously vintage, unless you get a bag that's been kept in its box for the last 25 years, vintage will always show small signs of wear, because obviously it's slightly older. I hate to say used, I like to say loved. Like pre-owned and pre-loved to me sound completely different, so I prefer pre-loved. And I like to call wear beauty marks as well. But the inside boasts this gorgeous colour of burgundy lambskin. The lambskin colour actually has a lot of history behind it inside the bags. When you see that burgundy colour inside the bags, it is actually the same colour that Coco Chanel wore at her orphanage as a child. So that was actually placed in the bags by Chanel. Gorgeous interior. The chain doubles up. So one great thing about this bag, Lily, the price is amazing, isn't it? It's so good. One good thing about this particular style of bag is actually the thick chain does allow you to style it in different ways. So for example, if you wanted a short cross, this is how you do it. So a short cross, you will pull the chain slightly through like this, create that drop down, which I love. I love that look of the chain dropping down. This goes as a crossbody, and you can create a short drop. Now this can be even shorter if you wanted to. You just have to feed the chain through, but you'll notice the chain holds its position really nicely, so it does stay secure to this length, and again allows you to adjust it to different lengths as well. Obviously with that double chain, you can adjust it fully through for a flat finish, and this works perfectly over the shoulder like this as well. So again, this is a bag I personally have in my collection. I'm not even here to obviously I'm here to sell you these pieces, but I am not here to sell this bag, to be honest, because I just love it so much. This is one of my personal favorites. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm telling you honestly about, how I wear it, how I use it. I absolutely love it. And again, if you are into vintage, you like to shop more slightly rarer pieces, look for those big CCs, the Mademoiselle stitching, the chevron, those more unique styles are great pieces. So this is £4,995. Considering you'd be paying, £7,000, £8,000 in store now for a bag of this size, you cannot buy this bag in store. You cannot get this big CC, the gold, the Mademoiselle. This is, only an option for you to buy in resale from Luxury Promise only. £4,995. That is $6,198 US. Split It is eligible for this purchase as well. You can split that payment over 12 months. Honestly, this is worth every penny. Obviously, these aren't produced anymore, so people are always in demand for the Chanel Mademoiselle, and as they're not produced in store, the demand keeps going up and the stock amount goes down. So that will affect the pricing. Every year this bag will go up and up and up in price because they become harder to find. So yeah, vintage Chanel at under this £5,000 mark is amazing for a bag of this size and this condition. check it out, guys. It's just been pinned. It's such a good one. And yeah, I could not vouch for this anymore. I know Rachel's a huge fan of that one as well. I'm going to move on to some jewellery. I'm at my halfway point now. Anything that I don't go through on today's show, I will be storying on our Instagram straight after. And also anything that doesn't sell that I've shown will be getting storied as well. So if you are thinking, just giving you a heads up, I will be putting these pieces out for the world to see on the stories after the show. Let's do some jewellery. Oh, I forgot one pair of sunglasses actually. These are gorgeous. AWL 2611. Let's talk about Versace. Versace 90s tortoiseshell brown sunglasses. These are amazing. I have a pretty insane collection of sunglasses. And the reason being, I think I love to shop like high street. I love Zara, H&M, Mango, COS, you know, all the high street brands. And a pair of sunglasses or a Chanel belt can make any high street brand look luxury. It's how I started my collection. I started with sunglasses and belts. And you really can transform and elevate any look with accessories, including these. These are gorgeous. These are tortoiseshell brown Versace glasses. They've got the Medusa head on each side, quite a bold style, and the shape is so flattering. Again, slight cat eye, gives you that kind of facelift effect, as Sabrina would say. Brown tortoiseshell frames and brown lenses, and you've got that gorgeous bold Medusa yellow gold head to the side. Very iconic for Versace, the house of Versace. These have minimal wear. They have like maybe light scratching at the most. Excellent condition. There's no significant signs of wear or damage to these. Good condition to each side. And again, the price of these is insane, guys. Really, really nice shape, which will suit everybody. I just love them. I think they're gorgeous. So we will reveal the price. Thank you, Rachel. I love them though. I think they're great. Let me know in the comments which pair of sunglasses was your favorite today. These are £195 and that's $240 US. Insane price, guys. Under £200 for these, and they are just stunning. I absolutely love them. So they have been pinned. Very 2000s, yeah, very 2000s. I think a lot of the Chanel ones were as well. So check those out. I am going to move on. Let's do some jewellery. I always find the power hours, I have so much to show and so little time. I'm going to do the Givenchy gold round earrings. These are AWL 4508. I always talk about friendlier price points with vintage jewellery pieces. So for example, obviously Chanel is gilded in 24 karat gold up until 2008. But the brands such as Givenchy, YSL, Celine, they also gilded their jewellery in 24 karat gold throughout the 90s, 80s and before that as well. So if you are looking for friendlier price point jewellery but you want good quality, vintage Givenchy is another great option. These are clip-ons. Most vintage earrings, they will be clip-ons. That's just how earrings were worn before everybody started piercing their ears. These are like a hammered finish. They are stunning. Now these really feel like a Chanel door knocker earring, and in the market currently you'll be paying around £1,200 for a pair of Chanel door knockers. These are stunning. So they're hammered and they have like a matte, slightly more of a matte finish. They are clip-on, and particularly Givenchy clip-ons are really comfortable. They have like almost like a padded, they feel padded to me. This is what they look like on. They're a gorgeous shape. Again, comfortable but secure. Hi Jen, how are you? Comfortable and secure, and they do come with their original case as well. Excellent condition. There's no tarnish or signs of wear. And when Rachel's ready, we're going to get the price up. Price is amazing, comfortable, and as I said, secure. Really, really gorgeous. I could wear these daytime and nighttime. Personally, I think they're a nice size. Not too big, not too small. And they're £250. £250 for these. That is £250, 310 US dollars. And the icon is up. They're gorgeous. And they will come with their original Givenchy packaging as well, which is an added bonus. But they are really, really special. Let's do... Oh, this is one of my favorite necklaces of all time. So earlier, I'm going to take my sweater off just so I can start layering some jewellery pieces on, because you guys need to see the full effects of these. So let me grab this necklace. Hope everyone's having a great morning. We're over halfway through the show, but I have mentioned that anything that doesn't get shown, I will be doing stories straight after the show. So let's begin with, this is AWL 4504. AWL 4504. This does come with its original box. This is, oh, I love this. This is so stunning. Here we have a Chanel, I think it's 90s. Let me double check the year. Could be 80s. 1994, of course. This is a Chanel 1994 24 karat gold choker style chain pendant necklace. This is so special for so many reasons. Firstly, the chunky chain on this is incredible. It also has the rounded CC pendant encased in a diamond CC, which I just think is so stunning, so elevated. This does have a nice wide opening, so you can adjust this to different lengths. I would personally do more of a choker style with this. So I would go nice and tight around the neck, and then you get that insane, oh, this is special. You get that insane diamond detailing to that drop down. Lily, you are definitely cool enough for this. Anybody is. I would personally wear this with a white shirt under a collar, would look stunning. I would do like cream cashmeres, classic basics. You can honestly elevate again. Like, I'm wearing literally an old Zara t-shirt underneath this blazer, and you know, anything goes with Chanel jewellery. You really can style it as you wish. I would personally wear this, you know, I would wear this in the daytime with a casual outfit. I think a casual outfit with this is a really, really cool look. Again, against classic neutral colours, nudes, blushes, blacks, browns, creams, this is going to look amazing and really pop. Obviously, you've got that real gold. The gold shines because it is 24 karat gold. It is the most bright, beautiful colour. There's no tarnishing on this. It comes with its original box. And it's from 1994, which is a pretty collectible year for Chanel vintage jewellery. We do tend to see the most collectible pieces coming from 1994, 5 and 6. But this is just so, so special. I do have one more coming up, Zara, which is slightly smaller, slightly similar to this. So I'll move on to that next. But let's get the price up of this one. 1994, 24 karat gold. It's £1,295. Which is 1,607 US dollars. I think it's amazing. Again, slightly longer chain if you wanted to wear it slightly lower, but I just think this high around the neck looks amazing. Let me show you the other one that I have. It's slightly smaller. This one also